Hey, how are you doing? My name is Dean Dwyer. You can see me right there, actually, with that big play button over my face. My name is Dean Dwyer. I am the creator of this program, Building Incredible Willpower. And what I thought I would do, I don't know about you, but I love behind-the-scenes stuff. So what I thought I would do, for those of you who are sort of sitting on the fence as to whether or not you want to be part of this program or not, let me just show you some of the things that maybe you don't know actually exist and just how this program works, what's involved, and what you get and what you save should you decide that you're going to sign up by this Sunday. So this is, in fact, the information page here, and if I scroll on down, you can see the testimonials, some of the different features, the 5 main ideas that are actually captured within the context of the course itself. There is a free download for you and a couple of other features on there. So you can see all that there. When you click on the Get Started button, that will actually take you to the checkout page. And as I mentioned, it's a birthday sale because this week I actually turned 48. So the course normally retails for $99. When I offered it the first time around, I sold it for $99. But I thought it would be kind of fun to just sort of, offer it at 48 and, give people an opportunity to get in dirt cheap. So that sale is actually going to end. You can see up here, it's going to end on Sunday. And if you decide that you're going to purchase, that's a savings of $51. And you'll notice also in that headline that it says free updates for the next year. There are other elements to the program that I will be adding. I'm actually in discussions with a few people right now with regards to a video aspect for the course. And I'll take you inside and I'll show you what some of the lessons look like so you know what we're talking about here. But there will be a video aspect. I'm also working with a designer on but working with a designer on a workbook idea as well. So those will all be coming in the next little bit. So there's some exciting stuff coming down the pipe. Again, should you decide that you want to sign up, you will have access to all of those. So, and just to let you know, I'm still actually developing this page, but these will be the new price. This is a very basic version where you just simply get the audio and the PDF, but it's all web-based, meaning you can't actually download those and take them to your computer. This is what you're getting, and this is a new feature I'm thinking about. Haven't decided yet whether or not I'm going to offer that. But I have had people who have asked me if they can get the whole program right away. Honestly, I'm not a fan of it because I know it doesn't work. Most people don't end up actually completing courses when they do that kind of maneuver because they get overwhelmed. But I'm thinking about offering it. So anyhow, that's just a little FYI for you. That's what you're going to be seeing once this sale is over. So let me take you through the course. If you decide to sign up, then what happens is this is your homepage. This is all the lessons, all 21 of them right here with the introduction plus the 20 big ideas. And let's go inside. Let me take you inside. Why don't we click on a couple here? I'm going to mess up my I've got a bunch of pages already open so I can show them to you, so I'm going to mess this up. But let's go to lesson number 1. So when you click on that, you will see, and all the lessons are set up the same. So there's obviously here, there's just a very quick blurb about what the lesson is about, and then they all have audio. Hey, how are you doing? My name is Dean Dwyer, and welcome to Building Incredible Willpower. Look at that. That was me talking. That was me listening to me talking. That's weird. That's like I'm in this other world. I don't know. Like it's got to be like black hole kind of stuff. That's just weird stuff. But as you can see, so it's got every lesson has the audio. Every lesson comes with a beautifully designed illustration, which will also be available for download as well. Then the entire text for the lesson, which in this case was 12 minutes and 15 seconds, I believe, is available. And you can see on the side as well, again, just a quick summary of things to keep in mind while you're actually taking the course, but also the time and a quick overview, along with the downloads. So should you decide that you wanted to you want to keep actually a great suggested practice would be to actually print off the lessons and put them in your own binder so you can keep track of your notes and stuff like that. So there is a PDF available, and I'm just going to go back here and also show you that you can download the audio as well. And again, this feature is not available in the $49 version. They can listen to all this, so they can listen to it right on the website. They have web access to it, but they do not have the ability to download to their own devices so they can listen on their own time. So, and again, if you click on that, it'll give
Hey,
you that.
how are you doing?
We've already heard me. We don't need to hear me again because we're hearing me right now. So, and that's the way it goes for every lesson, all set up the same. And as I mentioned earlier, what eventually is going to happen is there will also be a video component as well that will probably sit right about here, and then that will push everything else down. But that will be coming. You will have access to that if you decide that you're going to join. And I just wanted to show one other feature here so you can see a course navigation. Now, I'm going to take you behind the scenes, and I'm going to show you how the course is set up. So this is big idea number 2. And you can see over here, so again, only people, not everyone can access this, but you can see here that I have the ability to delay content. And after offering it the first time, the feedback was it's such a dense course that it's a little overwhelming. And so I decided to space it out further. And so what happens is when you sign up, you get the introduction and the first lesson right away. And then the remaining lessons are dripped over every second day over the course of 5 weeks. So you can see here, this is, again, behind the scenes for big idea number 2. I believe this is big idea number 3 here. So you can see that the content will be delayed 3 days. So you get big idea number 2. Whoops, wrong one. You get big idea number 2 after the first day after you sign up, and then big idea number 3 the third day after you sign up, and all the lessons continue to drip out that way. So that's just sort of a little behind the scenes. I always love that stuff myself. I just find that stuff fascinating. A couple of other things that I wanted to show you here was lesson number 2. Again, very same setup exactly as big idea number 1 with the illustration and everything else. You also will have access to, you can see up here, there's the BIW community. So that's new. It's in its beta version, still testing that out to see how that's going to work. But people love Facebook, and it is a great way to make connections. And I'm going to talk about mini masterminds and sort of how people can branch off amongst the group to form their own sort of smaller groups, and then come back and sort of leverage the power of the site to do some to really help with accountability and questions and other things that people lack when they try to do this on their own, because this is a hard thing. Change in general is hard to do on your own. So any change is hard to do when you're trying to do it by yourself. The other thing, again, when you go back here, you will see up at the top of the page that I've also got case studies. So those will be dripped out as well. At the moment, there are 7, but I do have 3 other ones pending. So there will be 10. And then again, any other ones that I do down the road, you will have access to those over the course of the next year. So here's an example of the first one that you'll be getting. Tara Grant, lovely woman. She's got an amazing story. Has lost almost 100, well over 110 pounds. It was at 258. Here you can see her, she's 139. But her story, so it was almost a 1-hour interview. Just incredible. There are so many elements to her story that tie into this idea of the SCORE method that I teach in terms of things that she did to get herself into this position. So that's essentially what I'm going to be offering. So it's going to be a series of case studies. Some of them are 15 minutes. Some of them are an hour and 15 minutes, just depending on who it is. Somewhere down the road, I will eventually as well have a transcript available for this as well, so people can print this off and they can read it and make their own notes. But that will be something else that comes down the road. And you have the ability in the GoPro package to actually download this and save it to any device you want and listen to it whenever you'd like. So there you go. So there's just sort of a quick overview of the course, what's involved, what's happening, and what it could potentially do for you if you decide that you want to sign up. Hopefully we'll see you inside. Again, if you choose not to take advantage of the sale, no worries. In October, I'm going to be launching a sort of a more official sort of launching of the program itself. Again, there will be the various prices, but this GoPro package will actually be will be $99. So you decide to get it now, you're saving $51. So there you go. That's it. If you've got any questions, you can email me at dean@deandwyer.com. Hopefully we will see you in the course. Take care.